Hi everyone, my name's Kathy. Welcome to Skent Living UK. If you're a regular viewer of mine, you know I've been working on my little bedroom for months because it was cold, damp and mouldy. So I knocked the plaster off the walls, two walls, they're external walls, and I let them dry out after we had the gutters replaced and pointing done outside. On the inside I had to do the pointing on these old bricks. My house was built in 1908, so well over 110, nearly 120 years old. So I repointed the bricks and let it all dry out, and then I bitumen the walls to seal them because we had penetrative damp. So as it was all drying out, then I constructed a wood frame on both walls, filled it with king span insulation, taped all around the edges, and then I put plasterboard up. And then I put tongue and groove up as well, about 2/3 of the wall up on the two external walls. And over the last week or so I've been decorating. So it was inspired by these curtains I picked up in Bernardo's in white, blue and green. Big like watercolour flowers. They've just been washed. I'll give them an iron tomorrow and put them back up. I bought these last year and they were only a tenner. I also bought some wallpaper, super fresco easy, what's it called, passion flower ochre yellow, and that will cost me a big £2. But I have spent a lot of money on insulation and stuff, so it sort of makes up for it. And the tongue and groove that I got was off a neighbour because it was being ripped out because they were fully renovating the house, so the tongue and groove cost me nothing. And I've been painting the tongue and groove and the woodwork in this Dulux quick dry satin wood called Willow Tree, and the walls in Dulux pure brilliant white. And this is what it looks like. So the flowers look like sunflowers crossed with anemones. Really pretty on a blue-grey background. Most of my house is blue or grey. I've got an offcut of carpet and underlay, so that will be put down this week. And I'll put the curtains up. I've got a bed, I've got a lamp, I've got a vintage bedside, like a Lloyd Loom style wicker type one, and I'll set it because I want it to look like sort of like a cottage vintage core bedroom. So this is a green woodwork from the free tongue and groove. I've got to dig out the socket. I've bought some extra long screws, so I need to trim around the edges and fix the wall socket here. And I've still got little bits of filling to do, and I've got a little bit of paint over. So I'm going to have something to eat now, do a little bit of filling and then paint over it tomorrow. But basically the actual decoration is done. I've done all around the windows in the willow tree, all the tongue and groove. I installed new skirting boards, Taurus skirting boards on both external walls. Just painted this old skirting board here and round the door frame. I've got a reclaimed door to go here because it was those horrible cheap plasticky ones like this, and I've got a reclaimed door for this room here. This is the bathroom. So it sort of goes together, but I'm so pleased. The wallpaper is just so pretty. I love the little sunflower type look of it. So that little pop of yellow just lifts it, and it cost me £2. I think the wallpaper paste was the same price. Yeah, so the tongue and groove looks lovely painted. I bought a dado rail from the woodyard, as well as the skirting boards. So all the DIY materials I've added up, but my favourite is clearly the wallpaper. £2, absolute bargain. And the curtains from Bernardo's a children's charity for a tenner. They were still in the packet as well. I bought them last year. So this is the original skirting board, all the door frame, walls are white, windows green. So I've just been cleaning around the wallpaper to get the wallpaper paste off and touching up the white emulsion. So I'm going to grab something to eat now. I need a break. So we were going to move the bath today, but this was my son's only day off, so we're going to do it tomorrow after he comes home from work. And then Tuesday we'll lay the carpet, and then we'll think about getting the bed in here and all the other bits and bobs. So hopefully this time next week the room will be done completely, all looking pretty and cottagey. But it's well on the way, isn't it? It's just so pretty. Have you been doing any renovations in yours? I had to do it because the room was just so cold. I think it was the coldest room in the house because it was 2 external walls. All the other rooms are only 1 external wall. And where it met in this corner, it was just always cold and damp. So because we solved the problem, the issue of the water coming in from outside, I was able to make it warm on the inside. You can feel the difference already with the insulation and everything else. So once the radiator's on, it's just going to be cosy. I've bought a little rug, I've bought a radiator cover, I've got free carpet because it was an off-course free underlay. If anyone remembers Speedy Gonzales, give me a thumbs up. The kiddies cartoon years ago in the 70s. Always used to watch that. But yeah, generally I would say it's turned out just the way I wanted it. And that willow tree is just beautiful colour. Yeah, really pretty. I'm tempted to paint my living room in it because it's just so soft and like a proper cottage colour, isn't it? So bye for now, and let me know what you think, and let me know if you've done any big jobs lately too. So once this is all set up, I'll do another little video of it all done. So this is my version of cottagecore. Yay, it's done. Bye for now, and if you could be so kind, could you please like, share and subscribe, and give us a little comment so the YouTube algorithm knows I exist. Because it doesn't seem to do that at the moment. I don't think it knows I exist. Bye for now.